Good morning, mystery and horror students. We got something a little bit different this week. We're stepping outside of the book for two reasons. Number one, the district has a couple of different things planned this week for a spirit week to try to get you engaged. So I want you to have time to focus on that if you so choose. And that means, no reading will hopefully free up your schedule a little bit. That doesn't mean you can't read. If you're into the book, you want to keep reading, you certainly could. So that's the number one reason. Number two, I'm hoping that taking a break here with this short week might give some people a chance to catch up or communicate with me to tell me where they're at, what they are doing, what they are not willing to do, what they're confused with, they're not able to do. And that might help me better adjust the course for some of those individuals to figure out where they're headed. So this week, instead of reading, I have a task posted with two short horror films. They're both serial killer films and they both take on a bit of a humorous approach. They're not necessarily comedies, but they're kind of making fun of some of the serial killer genre elements, and they're telling their own clever little twisted stories. So I want you to kind of interact with them. I have one doc for everything I need you to do this week that's posted. The first part of that doc is a check-in for the novel, just some generic questions asking you where you're at, what you're enjoying, what you're confused with, so that after the first 100 pages, I can get a sense of what many people are struggling with versus just what some individuals are struggling with. I also can get a sense of who actually has been, reading on pace and plans on finishing versus those who are behind, and that can help me split the class a little bit and figure out ways to keep everybody moving, even if we're at different points in the novel. So that's the goal for this week. After that doc, there's specific questions about each video. The videos are linked right in the document. They're also posted to the assignment page so that you can access them however you please. My hope is that you can enjoy these videos a little bit. It's not meant to be a very strenuous activity. There is some thought that goes into it. So it's not like it's just, hey, watch this and answer these like we did with the top 10 list. That top 10 list was my way of just kind of pushing a little bit. As we move forward, I'm going to ask you about which movies you might be interested in or, what kind of elements you look for in these types of stories. So I just want to keep leaking out different things to get you thinking about the genres. But the two videos are meant to just give you a clever snapshot of a serial killer film and get you thinking. Both of them heavily deal with irony, that idea that as the audience, we know something the characters don't, or that the way that the situation plays out is it goes, a 180 away from what we would expect. The opposite occurs, or just the situations that characters find themselves in are not what would normally progress or kind of creates clever little situations that don't follow through with how it usually would play out. So I want you to be thinking about irony a little bit. And if that's something you struggle with, that's okay. Maybe that creates an opportunity for us to have a quick discussion or an email conversation back and forth. But my hope is to show you a couple of student created videos, college students trying to become filmmakers and the way that they took these genres. Hopefully, you can get a little chuckle out of them. Maybe they'll be interesting to you. Bare minimum, it's easier to watch a video than read the book. So hopefully, I'm giving you a chance to step in and find success, even if you haven't been doing much with the novel. Please email me if you have any questions. I'd love to be able to have a conversation about what's going on with you, about what you are or are not, accomplishing in this course, what you need for guidance moving forward, or just what you're interested in. Maybe you saw a good movie. So if you want to do a live chat, get a couple people together, just let me know. Next week, my hope is to have some scheduled live chat sessions where I put out a time and a date and just open it up so that we can start talking about the novel in a more connected way. I just wanted, the first couple of weeks of online to give everybody a chance to get comfortable. So my hope is that we can push for a little bit more of that live connection moving forward. Otherwise, two videos for the week. Task is posted. I hope you enjoy it.